Forest corner is now my corner today. I am taking over his corner. This corner is my corner today. I need my coffee first. Hey everybody, my name is Makayla Crist and I'm the video producer here at RMSP. And today we're going to be talking about presets, but we're going to be talking about presets and converting them using the Lightroom plugin and putting them into Premiere as LUTs. So the burning question that you guys are probably wondering is, what is a LUT? A LUT is basically an acronym for what is called a lookup table. The best way that I'm going to describe it here today is it's going to be a Lightroom equivalent to a preset. So I would just think of it as a Premiere Pro preset to put on your video footage, and so it's going to be faster and easier for you to use, and you're going to become really, really awesome editors and create really beautiful footage. So a LUT can look like this, or like this, or like this, this, and this. So you see that it's changing. We're basically just changing the preset or the LUT in the video right now as we speak, while I'm snapping. Well, let's dive in. So I already have Premiere opened and I have 2 video clips that I already have in the timeline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screen grab or screenshot of a scene in this video clip so I have a nice reference, and then I'm going to bring it into Lightroom and I'm going to edit it. So Command-Shift-4 is the keyboard shortcut to taking a screenshot. So I'm going to go up to the left corner, I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I'm also going to do a screenshot or screen grab of this next clip right here. So Command-Shift-4, if you're on a PC, it is the snippet tool. So bringing it all the way down. Awesome. I have those 2 screenshots and I'm going to upload them into Lightroom. So I've opened my Lightroom catalog, import. I have them saved on my Dropbox, so I'm going to open those here, go to my Dropbox, screenshots, and you might have them saved somewhere else. It really doesn't matter where you save these. You could even delete them afterwards. It shouldn't matter that much. So import. And I'm going to open one. And I'm going to press D for develop. I'm going to take it into the develop module. It looks kind of flat right now, so I'm going to put one of my own presets that I have made in for previous work, and I'm going to put it on this photo, and let's just mess around with it. So I think I messed around with this M1 color preset that I've made, and I really like how it just adds more contrast and it makes it just a little bit more vibrant, and it also makes it a little bit more blue. And with this, I feel like we could do a lot to it and it'll still look pretty nice. I want you guys to make sure that everything's good. If you really want to go into this panel and this basic panel and just mess around with it, you can. But I'm just going to put this preset on it and I'm going to export that preset. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this Lightroom plugin so then I can export this preset and convert it into a LUT like magic. So here we go. If you follow the link in the description of this video, it will take you to this website. And I know what you're thinking. It's kind of like, you know, it's a little bit outdated, I would say. It's not the best looking website, but I've tested out a lot of different websites and a lot of different LUT converters, and I can definitely say from experience that this is the best one. This guy, John R. Ellis, really did a great job in creating this Lightroom plugin, so I definitely trust it. I would buy it over and over and over again. Definitely worth buying. It's only $10. You buy a license and it pretty much explains how you're going to put it onto your computer and how to put it into Lightroom. So if you want to try a free trial, you can do that. It's probably not going to be the best quality and it probably won't look like your photo in Lightroom when it's converted into a LUT on Premiere. So I would definitely, you know, dish out 10 bucks. Don't eat that day. Don't eat that day. Don't get a coffee that day, or don't pay for parking, or whatever you're doing that day. Just save your $10 and definitely buy this if you are always video editing, for sure. It's going to go into your downloads folder, so I want you guys to open up your downloads folder and just make sure that your Lightroom plugins are in the same folder or the same hard drive or the same place as your catalog. So for me, I have my catalog right here in my pictures folder, and this is just my example catalog. I have my other catalog, my real working catalog, on an external hard drive. So I put right here, I put my Lightroom plugins, and I moved this export LUT plugin from my downloads to this new folder that I have that's right by my Lightroom catalog. So I would definitely try to keep it right in here and keep it safe and keep it really close to this Lightroom catalog. So we are back into Lightroom. I've just opened Lightroom up. I'm going to go over here to File. We're going to go to Plugin Manager, so then we can actually start using this. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go to Add. And I'm going to go to where I put my plugin, or this LUT converter plugin, and I'm going to just say hit that or press it and say Add Plugin. Awesome. So it's in here. This is all you have to do. It's running, it's working. It should show up as Export LUT. We are now ready to start converting these presets to LUTs. So we're going to press Done. So we've already edited this image, and we're just going to go back. We're going to check it. It looks great. We're going to press G for Grid, and we're going to go up here to File, go down to Plugin Extras, and we're going to go down here to Export LUT. So it's going to take you to this little export box up here, and we see up here, just going to give you a warning of like what it's actually taking. So sometimes the 3D LUTs or the presets converting into LUTs are not taking over some high dynamic range sliders in Lightroom that what you're used to using. So it's not going to take over clarity very well, or vignetting, or grain. So I want you guys to be aware of that. I would definitely take off the vignette and I would take off the grain before you start exporting your preset. We're just going to run through this panel really quickly. As you can see, source of the developed settings to export. You can choose to select this photo, or you could choose to export the actual preset itself. So I'm going to go down here and I can see, hold on, I can see my preset that I'm using, which I'm using M1 color preset. If I did any extra editing to this photo or to this screen grab of the video clip itself, I would definitely highlight this. I would highlight the selected photo, because it's not going to take your adjustments that you did to the photo. So I would definitely highlight this if you've made adjustments. I did not make adjustments. I just used the preset itself. So I'm going to click this one and I'm going to press M1 color preset. And I'm going to go down here. The color profile representing the color space of the image or videos to which the LUT will be applied. So you can actually pick the specific color space you want. We're not going to go through this panel yet because I have had really great results by not clicking this box and messing with it. As you can see, there's a lot of different color spaces out there, so we're not going to mess with that. We're just going to click out of it and keep that blank. Obviously, I want the quality of the LUT to be high. There is an option to have it to be maximum. If I click that, it gives you this little red warning that says very large sizes may cause video editors to behave unpredictably. So, and it's going to take a really long time to export, which I don't have time. I'm just going to leave it on high. I've had really great results with high. Nothing has been wrong with using this. If you want to try maximum, you're more than welcome to use maximum. So step number 4, it's just going to ask you, where do you want these LUTs to actually live? Do you want them on your hard drive with your Lightroom catalog? Do you want them with, maybe you have your own separate hard drive for videos? It's going to ask you that. So you have the option of putting it wherever you want. I want to put them, right now I have on my desktop, I have my own LUTs folder and my own custom LUTs. So I'm going to put them in there. Awesome, so I set it to high, I know where it's going to live, and yep, everything looks good. I wouldn't check this box. If you want a cube file, that's okay. If you get errors, like what it says at the bottom here, if you get errors, press this, and cube files could help resolve whatever issues you have. I'm going to press export. La da da di da. I'm gonna take some coffee. I'm gonna drink some coffee because I can't talk today, and I'm sorry about that. So awesome, it is exported, everything is ready to go. We're going to go over here, we're going to open up Premiere again, and you see everything's the exact same from where we left it. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip too to do some coloring editing. Instead of applying the LUT to the video itself, I would definitely come over here to New Item and create an adjustment layer. This is going to help you with faster editing, and it's going to apply the LUT to the adjustment layer instead of the actual video. So we're going to bring this adjustment layer, it has no adjustments on it yet, and we're going to bring it to the top of this clip. Sweet. So I already have this Lumetri color panel already opened in my Premiere Pro. And I'm going to make sure that my adjustment layer is highlighted, and then I'm going to come into the Lumetri color panel and start editing and start coloring. So we're going to go over into the basic panel, and it's going to say import LUT, and I want you guys to be very aware that you should not import your LUT here. And I know that's really misleading. You're not going to have the options to make it less or more intensified. Could do some really interesting things to your video, and I know it's really misleading, but please do not put your LUTs in here. Instead, go to this creative panel right here in the color Lumetri, and go up here to look, and it's going to open up this little panel. Go to Browse, and go to wherever you stored your LUT on your computer, and so I stored it right here in my custom LUTs. So boom, it is here, it looks great, I love it. It actually looks very similar to what we edited in Lightroom, which can be rare sometimes. Like I said, sometimes when you're converting presets to LUTs, it doesn't take everything over. And in that panel, I want you to be very aware of what it's not taking over and what it is. So what I said with grain or vignetting, it does not take those things. So just be very aware with those. But this looks great. I'm actually really surprised on how it looks pretty similar to the edit we have in Lightroom. I'm going to open up Lightroom, and I'm going to click on my photo, and boom. I mean, it looks very similar, wouldn't you guys say? I'm like really impressed. I'm really happy about this. It looks very similar, looks awesome. Definitely the best plugin that I've used so far, for sure. So today we learned how to take your presets and convert them into LUTs using a Lightroom plugin. Hopefully this will be a really useful tool for you guys to use throughout your editing journey or on upcoming projects. If you like this video, please, please, please press the like button. If you dislike it, press the dislike button. If you want to leave a comment below. If you want to subscribe to see more videos, press the subscribe button up there or down there. And thank you for watching, and thanks to Canon for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys later.